Greetings, yogis. It's time for our grab and go yoga practice, just a brief one today. We'll get right to it, starting in a seated position. I'm just removing the prop out from under me. Of course, please modify your practice as it makes sense for you today. Challenge yourself where you can, back off if you need, and if you want to use props like blocks or a strap, feel free to do so. We'll start in a cross-legged seat. Bring your right ankle in front of the left, coming into Sukhasana, easy seat. Start with the hands behind you, sit tall, and if you want to close the eyes here, feel free to do so. If not, just keep them open. Soften the shoulders back, find a little length in the spine. Keeping the breath moving in and out through the nose, nice and easy. Then start to walk the fingertips in as you lean in a little bit. Start to lean in a little bit more. When you get to the point where you really can't lean in too much more, just walk the hands out front. Nice deep breaths. You can continue inching your way forward. Let yourself round a little bit here. Keep working forward. If you want to put a block under your forehead here, feel free. Then you can sit semi-propped. Or you can walk the hands all the way out and just relax your forehead down a little bit more. Let's hold for another deep breath or two. And slide the hands in, returning upright. Extending your right leg out and keep your left foot folded in and just come into a nice little side stretch here. Relax the right hand. I'll do this facing you. Relax your right arm down the right leg towards your foot. If it's easy to grab onto the foot, grab the foot and just keep your left hand on the left knee for a moment. Sit tall and just shift a little bit toward the left side. Hold for another deep breath or two. And returning upright again, slide the right hand in. We'll set up gate pose. Come forward, hands on the mat. Come forward onto your left knees. Slide the right leg out beside you, your right foot flat. Slide the fingertips in and roll up, head up. The right arm relaxes down the right leg and turn the right palm out. Sweep the left arm over. And just gaze toward the left side, relax the right shoulder, hold for another deep breath. Lower down both hands to the mat. Have a seat so your sit bones come back and your left foot still in front. Take the left hand behind you, lift up and away from the mat into sail pose. Right leg out, right arm over. Let's hold for another deep breath. Lower back down, Janu Shirshasana. Reach both hands to the right foot. Use a strap or belt if you need, or just let your hands rest on the shin. Let's give it another deep breath or two. Releasing out, slide the hands in. Now we'll take, instead of the right ankle, we'll come into our cross-legged seat, but bring the opposite ankle, the left ankle, in front. Start with the hands behind you. And again, if you want to close the eyes while you're here, feel free. Just keeping the breath moving nice and easy, in and out through the nose. The fingertips behind you, lean in a little bit. Start by sitting tall. Then continue to lean in. Walk the fingertips in a little more. Lean in some more. Then when you're no longer able to lean in too much more, just walk the hands out front. Continue to walk the hands out as far as is reasonable while still keeping your sit bones on the mat. Soften into the stretch. And we'll give it another full breath. Returning upright, slide the hands in, come up. Now taking your left leg out to the left side, reach the hand along the leg and either letting your hand rest on the shin or grabbing onto the foot. Let your right hand settle onto the right knee here. And just lean a little bit toward the left side, gaze toward the right, and hold for another full breath. Returning upright again, releasing out the left foot. Take the hands out front. We'll lift into gate pose. So the left leg extends out. Come up onto your right knee. So the right foot slides behind you. Your left foot is flat. Bring the fingertips in toward the right leg. Lift upright. Relax the shoulders. Left arm down the leg. Turn the palm out. Sweep the right arm over. As you lean over toward the left side, lengthen the tailbone down and gaze toward the right. Hold for another full breath. Lower down both hands onto the mat. Sit back, bring the right foot in. Take your right hand behind you, lift into sail pose, lift up. Left arm over, left leg out. Hold. Breathe one more time. Come back down and reach for your left foot. Janu Shirshasana. Use a strap or belt if you need, or you can keep the hands on the left shin if that is better. Take another deep breath or so. And slide the hands in, returning upright, and bend up at both knees. Roll down onto your back and hug the knees in toward the chest. Rock a little if you like. Then settle both feet back down on the mat, setting up a nice reverse figure four. Keep your left foot down and take the right ankle above the left knee. Hug the left leg in. You can either grip behind the left knee or on top of the left leg below the knee. Drop the shoulders back a little and hold for another deep breath. Keep your right ankle where it is, the right foot where it is. Release the grip, bring your left foot onto the floor, drop the arms out to the sides like airplane wings, and drop your legs off to the left side. So your right foot is flat on the floor, and maybe turn your gaze to the right. Hold for another deep breath. Come back to center. Return your right foot to the mat. Take your left ankle above the right knee. Reverse figure four. Hug the right leg in. Flex the feet. Drop the shoulders back and hold for one more deep breath. Keep your left foot where it is. Just release the grip so your right foot is on the mat. Drop both arms out like airplane wings. Now the legs drop to the right, so your left foot is flat on the floor, and maybe turn your head toward the left. Hold for another deep breath. Coming back to center, Again, hug both knees in toward the chest. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale, bring the forehead to the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release out the legs. Come into a brief Shavasana. Extending out the legs, drop the arms out, turn the palms up, and close your eyes. Settle here for a few moments, maybe a little longer if you have the time to do so. Let the eyes close, turn the palms up, and taking a few more easy breaths.